What's going on, YouTube? These are 3 mistakes I see riders keep on making whenever they're out in the twisty mountain roads. Number 1, they're following the road as if they're a really wide car instead of trying to make it straight so you could be more efficient. Number 2, they're trying to corner faster. Keep on cornering faster. How do I keep up? You shouldn't. But how do I corner faster? That's the only priority, cornering faster, which is not what you want to do. You want to exit fast. Whole different mentality. And number 3 mistake, people think you have to look as far as you could possibly see. That's not true at all. So in this video, I'm going to be going up the mountain, narrating exactly why those things is not what you want to do and what you should be doing. So number 1, you don't want to follow the road. You want to make your line how you want to make it, right? And the idea is to go straight as possible. So the easiest way to go through a corner, the straightest line, is outside, inside, outside. But because it's public roads and they're blind turns, you can't really do that unless you can see. So therefore, I go outside, middle, outside. So look at, start on the outside. Now I'll just get my tires to the middle of the road. Why the middle of the road? I have 4 options if my tire's in the middle of the road. I can swerve left, swerve right, accelerate, slow down. If I'm way over on one side or the other in the middle of a turn and I can't see, well, I just have less options. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather have more options mid-turn than less. Right now I can see, so I don't care how close I get to the yellow. Now I cannot see, so my tires will be somewhat in the middle of the road. And I'm just going to wait here until I can see what's going on. Road opens up, I can open it up, which means add throttle. I have a left-hand turn, so I want to start on the outside, start over here towards the white line. Use the brakes, slow down, slow down, slow down, 0 throttle. I'm done leaning, I'm on line, I crack open throttle. Now I just wait in the middle of the road, wait, what's going on? Oh, the road opens up, I could therefore open it up. Another blind turn, my tires will be somewhat in the middle of the road just in case I have to swerve or do whatever mid-turn, I'm able to do it, right? Road opens up, I can open it up. Oh, it tightens back up, slow back down. Road opens back up, open it back up. Now I exit back on the outside. Why do I do that? I want to open up the radius. I want to make it as straight as I possibly can. I don't care what the road says. I'm going to make my line as straight as I can. Now, if I'm going straight, well, then I could be more upright, and more upright, the suspension works better. When the suspension works better, you have more traction. So here's a perfect example. I'm waiting. Oh, now I can see there's no car. Now look at it. Why follow the road? I could just go straight. Just go as straight as I possibly can. I have a right turn, start somewhere near the double yellow. I come into the middle of the road with my tires, middle of the road. I'm just waiting to see what's going on. Now that I can see, I can tighten up if I want to make the exit straighter. Right? I don't care what the road says. I just want to go straight. I want to be efficient. And if I needed to, I could accelerate really hard. I could brake really hard while I'm in a straight line. It's harder to change your speed or direction or react to something if you're at full leaning. So if you're just trying to go straight or make the road straighter than what it actually tells you, because the road lies to you, right? Don't let the road convince you of their lies. We're very narrow bikes. We can make the road what we want to make it. Again, I'm in the middle of the road, right? Waiting until I can see. Now I can make a decision to open up and I exit back on the outside of the radius. There's no car coming, so I can get way over here. Brake, off the brake, crack open throttle, wait, patient. Oh, it opens up, I can open it up. You see what I'm saying? So even if the road does this, if I could just go straight and I can see, well, that's exactly what I want to do. If I cannot see, then my tires will just kind of hang out in the middle of the road if I cannot see, right? If I can see, well then no problem. I'll use every inch of the road I can. Like, look at this. I can see there's no one coming, I'll just want to go straight. I can't really see what's going on, so my tires will be in the middle of the road. Now I can see what's going on, now I can just straighten everything up. How do I go straight? Now I cannot see, right? Waits in the middle of the road. Oh, it opens up, I can open it up. Blind left turn, tires will be in the middle of the road. Got this car going on. Let's see if they'll let me pass over here in a second once we get around the corner. Usually people do that are on this mountain because they know bikes are here all the time. So if they're paying attention, yep, look at that. And they even put their blinker on. Thank you. Blind turn, tires in the middle of the road, just waiting. Now I can see now, okay, another blind turn. Well, I don't want to get too close over here because what if there's a car coming, right? So if it's blind, my tires will be in the middle until I can see, like now I can make a decision to try to open it up and go as straight as I can because I can see. It's all based on vision. Around the corner, there's nothing going on. This guy's moving over. Thank you so much again. Thanks for paying attention. patient, let me go by, awesome. Zero throttle on the brake, slow, 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 slow. Finally off the brake, crack it open, wait, 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 brake is pointed, go. See how the road is turning, but look at me, I'm just going straight. I can see through the bushes, there's no car, there's no bicyclist, so I don't care. Right? Here's another perfect example. Look, I just want to go straight. How do I straighten the road up without compromising my position for blind turns? Blind turn right here, so I'm kind of waiting in the middle of the road. It opens up, I open it up. Brake, 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 blind turn, wait, wait, wait. Oh, now I can see, now I don't care how close I get. Now I can see, okay, I don't care how close I get to the line. If I can see, well, I'll use every inch of the road possible to give me the straightest line for all the benefits that I mentioned. Right? More brakes, more throttle, less lean angle, less time spent on the edge of the tire, better traction because the suspension brake, there's no downside to going straight whatsoever. Right? When sometimes I'm up here and I'm following people and they're following the road and they're even doing the opposite of what I'm saying. They'll do something like this. They'll stay on the outside the whole time, make the road as the longest corner as absolutely possible like this. It's like, dude, you know you could have just cut the corner in half. And think about it as in distance. People are traveling so much more distance than I am because if you're just following the road, you're doing exactly what the road says. If you were to just straighten the line, it's less distance. Therefore, it's quicker without even trying to go quicker. You're just going straight. You see what I'm saying? So that's the number one thing. That happens all the time. People don't have a plan, and this is all based on vision. And if you don't have a plan with your vision, this ain't going to make any sense. But I just want to go straight through the road as best as I can, go straight depending on visibility. Okay? That's number one thing. Number two, and this is big, big, big. And by the way, I have a whole bunch of videos explaining all this stuff in depth, including many other mistakes people make while on the twisties. I have a whole entire playlist. Thank you. I have a whole playlist about high-speed cornering, about a lot more videos with a lot more mistakes, but these are just these three. All right, the next thing is trying to corner fast versus exit fast. So people go in, they brake, 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 brake. Okay, get off the brake and just rail the corner. Oh, I hope I make it. Oh, man. And they have no exit speed. So the idea is to prioritize the exit speed, not mid-corner speed. Right? So I'm on the brakes, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Let the bike turn. I'm really patient right here. I get the thing turned. Okay, now I could go. Wait, slow down, patience. Now I could go. See, I'm prioritizing what? The exit. That should be the goal. Like this corner right here is a perfect example. People try to corner really fast through here and like drag their damn elbow. Look at, I'm neutral on the bike. I'm going to be patient right now so I could do what? Get the bike slow turn, 100% throttle. I want to exit fast. I want to exit fast. I don't want to corner fast. Look at slow, slow, slow. Sacrifice corner speed. Let it get pointed so you can really put on the gas. You see what I'm saying? And this is not this. This is not slamming on the brakes and then just putting through the corner, getting off the brakes. You don't want to load and unload the tire. Putting through the corner, waiting until you're all the way over here through the corner and the bike is completely upright and you're like, okay, full throttle. That is not what I'm saying. So exiting fast, so you're still going into the corner, right? Pretty good speed, but you're trail braking. You're using the brakes all the way down past the turning point, pretty much to mid-turn of every turn. Let me show you. I'll just narrate. Throttle on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes. Slowly release the brake, crack open throttle, go. On the brake, on the brake, on the brake. Slowly release the brakes, crack open throttle, wait, patient, to your pointed, go. On the brake, on the brake, on the brake, slowly release the brake, off the brake, crack open throttle, patience, go. You see what I'm saying? Off the throttle, let it roll, go, exit fast. That's a really big difference. Because right here, I see people crash right here on this turn trying to corner fast, and they just slide right into that damn mountain, versus sacrificing the middle of the turn to allow the bike to get pointed in order to accelerate out. And this is especially true if you're on a big, powerful bike. Right? If you're on a little R3 or something smaller, you're going to have to maintain a little more roll speed, corner speed, right? But on a powerful bike, these things have good brakes and good engines, so you want to maximize, kind of like point and shoot. You see what I'm saying? And number three, people think you have to look as far as you possibly can. That is just absolutely not true. And you know it's not true because ask yourself this. Here's a little quiz. I'm going to go back down so I can keep on talking. So ask yourself this. If there's flat and there's 20 turns and you're on a track, it's perfectly flat. When you're at turn number 2, are you looking at turn number 18?
Apparently, that's what people say on the internet. It must be true. You're supposed to look as far as you can. Well, if you're looking at turn 18 and you're at turn number 2, you're going to mess that up and mess up turn 3 and 4 and everything else. You don't look as far as you can. You just look at your next point. So imagine I spray paint 10-foot circles on the ground, like in black spray paint, okay? And I have a circle on the ground, because it's an area. It's not exact one little tiny little point. It's an area. The first turn point, that's the first point. I think I'm going to start to lean the bike around here. And then the middle of the turn somewhere, the apex, whenever you're closest to the inside. Okay, I think I'll be closest to the inside somewhere around there. There's another 10-foot circle. And then on the exit, right, open it up. So left-hand turns, white line, somewhere near the yellow line based on visibility, then back to the white line. So you have a circle here, a circle here, a circle here. If I spray painted 10-foot circles on the ground for every turn, showing you your turn point, your apex, and your exit, and I said, I will give you $100 if you ride down this mountain and ride through the middle of every single circle. Would that not be easy visual cue to look at? Well, you just keep on looking at the first circle until you know you're going to get there. Then you look at turn number 2, the apex. Once you know you're going to get there, well, you look at turn point number 3. 1, 2, 3. You would make so much money, right? You're just looking at the... So knowing that would be very, very helpful. Why would you not just pretend that's true? I am not good doing this. Right before I get to point number 1, look at 3, then look at 2, then look at 2, then look at 3, then look over here. Every time you look back, you know you're looking too far. Think about that the next time you're riding. If you're doing this crap with your eyes, you're looking way too far. You only need to look at your next point where you want to go to. And there is a clip of Dylan Code at California Superbike School riding around at an insanely fast pace, showing exactly where his eyeballs are because he has glasses on that does eye tracking, right? So I'm going to put that clip in right now. Watch how disciplined his eyes are. Check out the clip. Now that you saw that clip, that's exactly where you want to be looking. So that's what I mean. So right here, I think I'm going to turn right here, right? I think this is the apex. Now I just look at the next point. Here's another apex. I think I'll be close to the inside. Okay, where's the next towing point? Somewhere right there between the shadows. Now I'm looking, where do I think I'm going to be closest to the inside? Right about there. Where do I think I'm going to get exit, which is also the next apex, right? And that's all I'm doing. I'm just picking one spot ahead. Just looking one spot ahead. I'm not doing this. Every time you do this, you're just freaking yourself out, and now you have a mild panic attack to hurry up and try to get your eyes back to where you were supposed to be looking in the first place. That's how you know you're looking way too damn far, right? You just look up at the next point. I'm just looking right here where I think I'm going to be closest to the inside. Before I get there, I look up at the exit. Okay, now I have a blind turn, so I'm going to start right here. I'm going to wait in the middle of the turn. Wait. Okay, everything's good. I think I'm going to exit back over towards the yellow line. Okay, look back over here. Where do I want to be at the apex? Right on here. Look at the next point. It's just 1, 2, 3. Turn point, apex, exit. This is straight from California Superbike School. It's so simple. People think there's something more complicated than this, and there's not. There's so many videos that they have of professional racers on track, and they're riding around, and they're showing where their eyes are looking, and they're not doing this crap. Someone who's doing this is a very, very amateur rider and has no idea, no plan with their eyeballs. Thank you. Someone that actually knows what they're doing is just so disciplined. Their eyes are not doing this. No one's doing that. No one's doing that that's actually a really quick rider at all. And the proof is in the pudding. You can look at videos of professional racers. They're not doing this crap. Right? So have a plan with your eyes. Okay, slow, slow, slow. I think I want to be close right there. Okay, where's the next point? Right? Now I can go to the next point. I think I want to be closest to the middle of the yellow line right about here. There's no car coming, no problem. Now where's the turn point? Over here on the outside somewhere. It's a circle. Before I get there, okay, the middle of the turn is right about there. So that's where I'm looking, middle of the turn. Okay, now I'm at the middle of the turn. Where's my exit? I'm going to have my exit flow into this next right turn. So I'm going to go straight to the shadow right there. I think I'm going to go through the shadow. Okay, before I get to the shadow, I'm looking up at the exit. It's so simple. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's all you have to do. It's nothing crazy, right? You're not doing your eyes any favor by fatiguing them, by looking every single place in the world you're not supposed to be looking. I don't at all look at the guardrail. I don't look at the tree. I don't look at the mountain. I don't look at nothing. My peripheral vision is seeing all that stuff, but my focus, my laser eyeball focus, is exactly where I want my damn front tire to be. So just imagine a spray painted yellow line on the ground where you want your eyeballs to be, and that is the only place I am looking. Now keep in mind, I understand this is street riding. So if there's a long straightaway, yeah, look at your dash, look in your mirrors, anybody behind you, what's going on. But while you're actively in a corner, there's nowhere else to look but where you want your front tire to go on your intended path of travel. If there's a little bit of time, a little bit of straightaway, look in your mirrors, check your dash, whatever's going on, then of course, everybody, it's a public road, look everywhere. But on the track, of course, there's no mirrors and you're going as fast as you can. Your only priority is up front. You can't see behind you anyway. You never turn your head around on the track. But on the street, while you're actually cornering like this with multiple turns back to back, bro, there's nowhere else to look but where you want that damn front tire to go. And the more disciplined you can be with your eyeballs, the better everything will be. Because your vision affects your line, obviously, and your vision affects the throttle. If you're not looking up at the next point, or if you keep on looking at the point too long, if I keep on looking right here too long, okay, I'm right there, okay, good. By the time I look up, look how late I am on the throttle, because I didn't look up. So before you get to one spot, you have to look at the next spot. So here's number 1, there's spot number 2, now spot number 3, right? Your throttle just goes along with your eyes. See what I'm saying? So in summary, people follow the road too much. Like, I'll do the opposite. People do this. They follow the road way too much. They think they're a wide 9-foot car, and instead of being efficient and going straight and having the suspension work better and maximize the time not leaned over, they just follow the road, and this is what they do. They just follow the road like I'm a car. Follow the road, spending all this time leaned over when it's absolutely unnecessary, and they're traveling too much distance for no reason. They're making everything inefficient. And how much more energy do people have trying to follow the road, right? Look at, I could just be going straight through all this stuff, but no, I'm going to follow the road. There's so much more steering, so much more time spent on the edge of the tire. Now that little section, I could damn near go straight through it. So if a deer were to jump out, what would you rather be? Rider A, who's following the road and spending all this time on the edge of the tire, or Rider B, who's going straight? One guy has 45 degrees of lean all the way, and the other guy only has 15 degrees of lean. What would you rather brake really hard at? 45 degrees of lean or 15 degrees of lean? So that's what I'm saying, the practical advantage. I just want to go straight. I want to get this bike upright as much as I possibly can. My goal is not to lean this bike over as far as I possibly can. My goal is to lean the bike the least amount of time and the least amount in total. Like the max lean angle, I want to be as upright as much as I can. It's safer, it's quicker, it's better traction, there's no downside to it whatsoever. So as you can see, look at my dash. Only did 42 degrees on the left and 44 on the right. That's the max I did since I started this entire video. Some people are going the same speed I am. They're trying to I'll lean as far as I can, bro, and it gets like 50 degrees of lean. For what? Why lean more when it's not necessary to lean more? Why spend more time on the edge of the tire when you really don't have to? Right? So if your goal is to ride long and efficient and not get worn out, and it's quicker with better traction, right? Think about the things I said in this video and re-watch it, re-listen to it. So trying to go efficient, trying to go straight, that's a good idea based on vision and visibility. So if I can't see, it's a blind turn. I've never been on a road before. Outside,
You start to go towards the middle of the road. Your tire's in the middle of the road. You're just waiting until you can see what's going on. Once you can see what's going on, you can make a decision to open it up. The road tightens up, decrease in radius. Now you can make a decision to maybe go back off the throttle, use the brakes, slow it down. But you're just kind of waiting mid-turn until you can see what the hell's going on, right? So that's number one. Make the road, your line, what you want it to be. Don't just follow the road like you're a car. Number two, you want to prioritize exiting fast, not cornering fast. And so many times when people don't know how to trail brake, they're just braking a little bit, they get off the brakes and then lean and pray. And all they say is, oh my, I hope this is the right speed for mid-corner, which is way over there. They're just guessing. I'd rather not guess. I'm going to slow down, get on the brakes, and as I lean, I slowly release the brakes. I'm just keeping the brakes on all the way down, okay, off the brakes, crack open the throttle a little bit, wait, patience. Once the bike is pointed, bam, I could accelerate way harder coming out of the corner, and believe it or not, that is quicker overall. Because if rider A is going 70, 50, 70 through the corner, and I could go 90, 40, 90, I'm slower mid-corner, yes. But I'm way quicker in, I'm way quicker out, and that is overall way quicker up the mountain or the track or whatever else you're doing. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about cornering fast, it's about going in on the brakes, learning how to use the brakes, and it's about prioritizing the exiting fast. That's the idea. And then the third one, just not having a plan with their vision, thinking you have to look as far as you can. No, you do not. You just got to look at your next point. But if you don't know what those points are, remember Sonic the Hedgehog way back in the day? Imagine I have coins laid out on the route, and every time you pass through a coin, I'll give you $100. Well, if you're actually a good rider, it's the whole way up and down the mountain should be ding, 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 ding. You're just following the line like a video game. You know, they give you a line to follow. That's what you should be doing with your eyes, just your imagination. Pretend there's a line on the ground, and that's exactly where you want to go. If I'm going through 100 turns on a flat track, I'm not looking at turn 100 and I'm at turn 1. It doesn't make any sense to do that. And again, you know you're looking too far when you have to look and then look back to make sure you are where you are. That's how you know you're looking too far. You're doing this crap. So just keep on looking at the spot until you know you are going to get there. Then you look at the next spot. You look at this coin until you know you're going to run through the coin. Then you look at the next coin, then the next coin, the next coin. And that's all you do. And it works. Check out the playlist I have about high-speed cornering for a whole bunch of other tips regarding everything you can imagine. Thanks for watching. Look in the descriptions for my social media, my app, my books, everything else you can imagine. All right. Talk to you guys later.